welcome to another week. This is consistency. This is the second week in a row I'm doing a weekly reading vlog. I'm a new woman, I'm consistent.
Let's go!
Anyway, reading plans. Throne of Glass, Sarah J Maas. Sophia's read along for the Throne of Glass series starts tomorrow. Today's Sunday, the 11th of July, and it starts tomorrow, but me and the girls are going to do some sprints later on, and I'm currently reading It Ends With Us, but I'm only like 2 chapters in, and I feel like I want to give my full attention to this, so I'm just going to put It Ends With Us down for the minute and just focus on reading this. So I'm going to start it today. I think I'm supposed to have finished this by Friday, and I think I can do that, but I am fully annotating this. Like, I'm going all out with the tabs, highlighting everything. I'm gonna be making so many annotations in this book that you won't even be able to see the actual text by the end of it. I'm really hoping that I love it, and I think I will, because all of the girls have said how much I'm gonna love it, but I'm scared. But I am excited nonetheless. So I was just watching Soph's reading vlog from this week. I'll see if you can. It's there. And she was talking about how she's been dividing her books like into a certain number of pages to read per day, because it helps, because you feel like you can't stop until you reach that point. And it sounds like such a good idea, so I've decided to do that for Throne of Glass. So obviously it's a read along, so there's a certain number of days that it takes, or that you get, to read this book, and it's Monday to Friday, so it's like 5 days. So I've divided it into 5 different sections. They're all about between 80 and 90 pages per day, which I think is quite doable. I normally read about 100 pages a day if I actually like sit down and read. So yeah, I've tried Soph's method, and I'm going to hope that it helps me get through this series. So thanks, Soph.
And I was like, Miss Girl.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I've got to update this today, so I'll just update you tomorrow when it's better lighting and it's not the middle of the night. I'm gonna do an update because I forgot to do one yesterday. But an update on Throne of Glass. So I'm doing Sophia's method of like marking out which days I need to read what, and it's actually really helping. I've read the first 2 days. I'm on page 182, which is chapter 25, and I'm actually really enjoying this. Basically what's happened so far is Selena, she's an assassin, and she's been taken from her slave camp where she was being held captive to this big castle with the king, because she's basically going to compete to become the king's like right hand man, the Hamilton to George Washington, you know what, if you know what I mean.
Yo, I'm gonna need a right hand man.
Yeah, and we've met Dorian and Kyle, the 2 love interests, I guess they are, and I'm really enjoying it. I know that everyone says Selena is like so arrogant and cocky, and she is, but she's also a girl boss. Like, she's just a strong, independent woman, and I just love it. Today's pages will take me to page 248, which will be like over halfway. I've only got 3 days left if I keep following the tabs, which is good, and I am annotating this, and I've read this much and I already have a shit ton of tabs, so I'm scared to see what the book's gonna look like at the end. Also, I accidentally broke the spine. Sorry, not sorry. of an update. It's literally Thursday. I didn't vlog yesterday. I didn't vlog Monday either, so this vlog isn't going very well. But Throne of Glass, I'm really far in now. I'm on page 295, so I've got just over 100 pages left. I'm really enjoying it. I feel like shit's about to go down. Like, there hasn't really been a big like climax yet, so I feel like that's going to happen within the last 100 pages, and it's really good. It's really good. I feel like right now I prefer ACOTAR though, but we'll see at the end of this book how I feel. Okay, excuse the appearance. It is about 5 p.m. On Friday, and it is so hot today. It's been like one of the hottest days we've had in so long, and my makeup's all sweated off. It's disgusting. I can't cope. But last night I finished Throne of Glass really late. I think it was like 1:30 in the morning, so I don't think I produced very coherent thoughts. So I'm gonna talk about it now. The first like 3/4 of this book, it wasn't slow. Like, I wouldn't say it was as slow as ACOTAR, but it was very much like world building, character building, and it was like, but there was still storyline in it, and like good storyline in it at that. So the first 3/4 of this book, they weren't like thrilling, but they were good. And then the last quarter of this book, it was just incredible. The action scene, the end action scene was just like, what the fuck is happening? There was so much happening, and like I was picturing it all in my head, and it was just, it was so vivid. Like the way Sarah J Maas described the scene, it was just so vivid, and I just loved it. I love the main character Celaena. I love the love interests. I love all the well, I don't love all the characters because obviously there's like villains and stuff, so I don't love them all, but I love the way this book was made. Like, this was so good. It was incredible. I just didn't want to put it down once I got to the last like 100 pages. I just couldn't stop reading. It was just so good. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I got a new bookshelf probably a couple of weeks ago now, and I will eventually do like a bookshelf reorganisation video, but I'm really like picky on what goes on my shelves, so I only put books on my shelves that I've actually read. Any book that I haven't read is on my TBR cart or on my desk. You can't see. And then those books up there, I have the Throne of Glass series, which obviously I'm reading right now, and then like my favourites, so they're on that shelf. But my like big bookshelves are in a different room because they don't fit in my room. But yeah, I'm very like picky about what I put on them. I only put books on that I've actually read, and so I can't do like a big reorganisation video until I've read more books because I want them to be completely full. So that will come eventually, so look out for that. I'm going to start Crown of Midnight. Actually, I started it this morning. I started Crown of Midnight this morning. I hate this cover, I'm so sorry. I hate it so much. I'm on page 22, so nothing has really happened, but there has kind of been already like a little revelation in here, which is quite cool. And I love that it started with that because it made me like want to know how it's going to play out in the rest of the book. So yeah, I'm going to carry on reading this today and tomorrow.